Hey guys, how is it going? My fillings are all over. I had them done yesterday, and I just thought I would chat about how I'm feeling now, how it went, how it looks, if I'm happy, etc. But before that, I was talking in my Invisalign update about how I couldn't find the toothbrush that I'd bought that was the Star Wars one. Well, Mother told me last night where it was, so here it is. It's a kid's toothbrush, but it is soft. And, I mean, come on. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. There's my poster in the background that I was talking about in the life during lockdown update. But I thought I would also show you the things I got yesterday. As my reward, I said to Mother, I don't want anything edible. Although we did actually have something to eat because neither of us had eaten since breakfast. So by that time it was about 6 or 7 hours since we'd eaten. Yeah, because I couldn't eat until the numbing wore off and she had to go back to work. But yes, I got a new toothbrush from the dentist. Ironically, it's the same colour as the one I have been using. And then Mother let me have these headbands. I'm always wanting more headbands because when my hair's short and I can only really tie it up like this, I don't know, sometimes I like to wear a headband. So I found this. It's quite, cutesy or girly, but I'm a girly person, so I picked that one out. And then I saw this. It is the Wet n Wild I had to put the phone down for a sec because, oh, my fingers were getting so sore. Right, that might be a bit better, I hope. Yeah, so I went in there, got there for like 9:35, which wasn't too bad considering we didn't leave till like 25 past, so we were there in about 10 minutes. She was running a little bit late, so that gave me a little bit of time to psych myself up or down, whatever. I played some worship music in the car and that helped, but of course I couldn't have it in the waiting room, so I had to use other techniques such as breathing. But it was good, and we had our masks on. We signed in with the COVID tracer app, and she came out to greet me when she was ready for me, introduced herself, just let me sit down, and we chatted, and I told her I was feeling nervous and that I have PTSD, so I'd like to know what's going on, and she really respected that, and I love that. And so she numbed my gums with some gel and then injected me, so I thought that was really good. And then she put this rubber dam, it's called. It's like a sheet of rubber that goes in your mouth over the teeth, and only the teeth that are being worked on are exposed, and it's held with this little clip, and it's really good. And just your own saliva builds up underneath, and then you don't get any extra water running down your throat, any powders, any glue from the composite, and yeah, it's just so good. And I found it really, really, really useful. And it really helped keep me calm as well. The second one she couldn't do with the rubber dam because the way my tooth is shaped is slightly different, so none of the clips would fit, so we had to do it the regular way. But she very gently put some cheek pads in to keep it dry, and she was just so gentle the whole time. It was really, really a lovely experience. And I mean, people were asking me, how can a trip to the dentist be lovely? And I was like, well, you know, my needs were respected and the whole process was explained to me, and she was just so kind, and I was able to recommend my favourite cafe to her, and we talked about Friends, because I was wearing my Friends top, and how it's funnier than The Big Bang Theory, which I think The Big Bang Theory is great, but it is a bit more serious. Yeah, do you guys like Friends? Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm only up to season 3, though, of my rewatch, so nobody spoil it for me. But overall, very good. She did the top one first. Apparently it was a really small cavity, so it's amazing it was picked up, but my dentist does focus on preventive care, so lucky me. And then the second one, she took out the black filling that had been put in primary school and replaced it with a white one, as well as the cavity in between. So now when I smile, it's no black mark. I feel like a fool trying to get the light on my teeth so you can see it. But oh my gosh, so good. And before, when I ate things or drank things like cold drinks, chocolate, ice cream, coffee, anything, you know, really hot or really cold or really sweet, major sensitivity going on. And I mean, that should have been a clue that it needed replacing. But now, absolutely nothing. Like, I was eating a biscuit this morning and I braced myself for the pain, and there was none. So, a very, very good job done. After I got home, it took until like 3:30 or 3:15 3 o'clock for the numbing to wear off. My tongue only took a couple of hours, but my cheek and lip, it was so funny because my lip was like dragging down. I have a photo that I took where I tried to smile and it looked really, really, really weird. And so I made a joke out of it and crossed my eyes too. So, you know, there's always, you can always find something good in everything, hopefully, mostly. Let's be real, it's hard to find something good within COVID sometimes. But it felt so good to eat, and I really enjoyed it. I had salmon, which had some hollandaise on it, and piece of garlic bread. And the salmon was just so beautifully done. It just, you know, I'm speechless when I think about the salmon. That's how good it was. And I had a nice cold shake. And today I've just been sticking to soft foods, so I had some of the sprouted grain bread this morning. Didn't actually end up liking the keto one that I talked about. I opened it and I smelled it and I thought, no, this is not for me. So somebody will probably like it, but not me. So I had that for breakfast, the sprouted one, and then I was a little bit hungry around morning tea, so I ordered a raspberry and white chocolate muffin on Uber Eats, and that came, and I ate that. I heated it up. Oh, it was perfect. It has so much white chocolate on the top. I've never seen so much. And then dinner, we just went to the same place that we did yesterday, and we shared some spring rolls and some garlic bread. And now I'm just having a cup of lemon and ginger tea. So it's all been very nice and soft, and I mean, I put the sweet chili sauce on top of my spring rolls and it softened them just right. They didn't go soggy, but they weren't too hard for my teeth. And yeah, I know in a couple of days I won't be afraid to brush and I won't be afraid to eat, but that's how I've been today. But overall, I'm relieved to have it done, and I'm going to try much harder this year to make it that I have no cavities next year. Yay! So I have a horrible mark on my fingernail from trying to hold this phone. So I shall leave you in peace. But yeah, I just wanted to rave about how amazing my experience was yesterday, and say that anyone that I know that is gonna go and see that dentist, it is totally worth it. And I'm just so blessed that it went so well. Yeah, so may the force be with you, and may your coffees be strong and Mondays be short.